Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that looks like it's working. Um, Channel live. Oh wait, no, this. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that looks like it's working. Let's quickly hide on one. Open Discord. Okay. Okay, so Discord on second monitor. Hide. Show my screen. Monitor to one. Okay, let's get open split or left split set up. Alright, good. Okay, splits. Seven. Start timer at comparison. Okay, hi everyone. So I am currently trying to practice really projecting my voice. Okay, Snowball. Yeah. I'm currently trying to practice really projecting my voice for a long time. I've been fairly low energy on my previous streams, and I don't know. Let's see if we can get more familiar with the Godot engine, which I've been making YouTube videos on for a while. Live chat's currently not available. Okay, let's make sure that that's. We are actually streaming. Nope. Okay, why does that not work? Um, Everyone okay? Okay. Okay, let's set this up. Pop out chat. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Docs. Chat. Okay, yay, chat's working. Okay, it's on my second monitor. We're good. Let's start that timer. Okay. Godot engine. Godot. Public. Sponsor. Notifications. Fork. Star. Code. Issues. Pull requests. Or issues. More than 5,000. Pull requests. 1.8 thousand. Actions. Projects. 2. Security. Insights. Master. 12 branches. 50 tags. Go to file. Code. About. Yuri Sizov. Merge pull request number 8,968 from rack. 6DA 4AD1 yesterday, 56,804 commits. Godot engine, multi-platform and 2D and 3D game engine, available at godotengine.com. The tags are open source, multi-platform, game dev, game engine, game development, Godot engine, Godot, and Hacktoberfest. Okay, folders. .github, core, doc, drivers, editor, main, misc, modules, platform, scene, servers, tests, third-party, Clang format, Clang tidy, editor config, git blame ignore revs, git attributes, git ignore, lgtm.yaml, mailmap, authors.mailmap, authors.md, changelog.md, contributing.md, copyright.txt, donors.md, license.txt, logo license.md, readme.md, sconstruct, gles3 builders.py, glsl builders.py, icon.png, icon.svg, icon outline.png, icon outline.svg, logo.png, logo.svg, logo outline.png, logo outline.svg, methods.py, platform methods.py, scu builders.py, and version.py. And we'll read all of this stuff as well. So, README, MIT license, code of conduct, security policy, activity, 63,800 stars, 1.5 thousand watching, 13,400 thousand forks, report repository releases 49, 4.11 stable latest on July 17th, plus 48 releases. Sponsor this project, patreon.com/Godot Engine, GodotEngine.org/donate, used by 6 people. That's not giving me their names. Contributors, 2,190, plus 2,179 contributors. Languages, C++, 87.5%, C#, 3.6%, C, 2.9%, GLSL, 1.8%, Java, 1.2%, Python, 1.0%, and 2% other. Godot Engine, Godot Engine, or readme.md, Godot Engine, Godot Game Engine, 2D and 3D cross-platform game engine. Godot Engine is a feature-packed cross-platform game engine to create 2D and 3D games in a unified interface. Godot is a feature-packed cross-platform game engine to create 2D and 3D games from a unified interface. It provides a comprehensive set of common tools so that users can focus on making games without having to reinvent the wheel. Games can be exported with one click to a number of platforms, including the major desktop platforms, Linux, Mac OS, Windows, mobile platforms, iOS, Android, iOS, as well as web-based platforms and consoles. Free, open source, and community-driven. Godot is completely free and open source under the very permissive MIT license. No strings attached, no royalties, nothing. The user's games are theirs down to the last line of engine code. Godot's development is fully independent and community-driven, empowering users to shape their engine to match their expectations. It is supported by the Software Freedom Conservancy not-for-profit. Before being open source in February 2014, Godot had been developed by Juan Lenietsky and Ariel Manzer, both still maintaining the project, for several years as an in-house engine used to publish several work-for-hire titles. And then I'm not going to read the screenshot. Getting the engine. Binary downloads. Official binaries for the Godot editor and the export templates can be found on the homepage. Compiling from source. See the official docs for compiling instructions for every supported platform. Community and contributing. Godot is not only an engine, but an ever-growing community of users and engine developers. The main community channels are listed on the homepage. The best way to get in touch with the core engine developers is to join the Godot contributors chat. To get started contributing to the project, see the contributing guide. Documentation and demos. The official documentation is hosted on Read the Docs. It is maintained by the Godot community in its own GitHub repository. The class reference is also available from the Godot editor. We maintain official demos in their own GitHub repository, as well as a list of awesome Godot community resources. There are also a number of learning resources provided by the community, such as text and video tutorials, demos, etc. Consult the community channels for more information. And they have 898 code helpers. They've been 37% translated, and they have 494 to-dos. Okay, let's start clicking on some of these things. Let's just start with, just to go down the list so it's easy to keep track of everything. Okay. So all of these are the same. This is the master branch, godot.github, Akian MGA, CI, propagated error code when glue generation fails. This used to be ignored when we ran the X11 version with the Vulkan software renderer and xvfb-run, which could crash at the time. Now that we have headless mode, this is not a problem anymore. And then that was committed 5 days ago. We're on, I believe, version 5EB8253 from 5 days ago. We can look at the history if we want to. And then we've got a bunch of stuff here. So name, last commit message, last commit date. I believe this just goes back to the top. Issue template. Explain. Okay, yeah. So let's open that. Explain in GitHub issue template how to copy the exact Godot version, and that's got bug report.yml and config.yml. So bug report. Okay, so preview. Explain in GitHub. Yeah. Preview code blame, 65 lines, 59 lines of code. That's 4.12 kilobytes. Name, bug report, about, report a bug in Godot. Labels and assignees, none. When reporting bugs, you'll make our life simpler. And the fix will come sooner if you follow the guidelines in this template. Write a descriptive issue above. Write a descriptive issue title above. The golden rule is to always open one issue for one bug. If you notice several bugs and want to report them, make sure to create one new issue for each of them. Search open and closed issues to ensure that it has not already been reported. If you don't find a relevant match or you're unsure, don't hesitate to open a new issue. The bug squad will handle it from there if it's a duplicate. Verify that you're using a supported Godot version. Godot version 3.5 stable, 4.0 dev. Specify, yeah, 3014BE, 3041BE. Specify the Godot version, including the commit hash, if using a development or not official build. The Godot version, including the commit hash, can be copied by clicking the version shown in the editor bottom bar or on the project manager top bar. If you use a custom build, please test if your issue is reproducible in official builds too. System information. Windows 10, Godot 4.03. Specify the OS version, and when relevant, hardware information. For issues that are likely to be OS specific and/or graphics related, please specify the CPU model and architecture. For graphics related issues, specify the GPU model, driver version, and their rendering backend, GLES2, GLES3, Vulkan. Bug reports not including the required information may be closed at the maintainer's discretion. If in doubt, always include all the requested information. It's better to include too much information than not enough information. Starting from Godot 4.1, you can copy this information to your clipboard using how copy system info at the top of the editor window. Issue description. Describe your issue briefly. What doesn't work, and how do you expect it to work instead? You can include images or videos with drag and drop, and format code blocks with the, I don't know how to pronounce these tags. Steps to reproduce. List of steps or simple code that reproduces the issue. Having reproducible issues is a prerequisite for contributors to be able to solve them. If you include a minimal reproduction project below, you can detail how to use it here. Minimal reproduction project. A small Godot project that reproduces the issue with no unnecessary files included. Be sure not to include the .godot folder in the archive, but keep the project.godot. Required unless the reproduction steps are trivial and don't require any project files to be followed. In that case, write NA in this field. Drag and drop a zip archive to upload it. Do not select another field until the project is done uploading. Note for C# users. If your issue is not monospecific, please upload a minimal reproduction project written in GDScript or VisualScript. This will make it easier for contributors to reproduce the issue locally, as not everyone has a mono setup available. If you've been asked by a maintainer to upload a minimal reproduction project, you must do so within 7 days. Otherwise, your bug report will be closed, as it will be considered too difficult to diagnose. Ugh. Pause the timer. Pause. And I'm going to go get some water. And we're back. Okay. Aaron Frank, 3 years ago, fixed the Godot, their gift, fixed the, okay, well, let's drink some of this water, actually. Ugh. Water, recommended. So back in. Master, Godot /.github/template issue template /config.yml. Aaron Frank, 3 years ago, fixed GitHub issue template not config not working. Code, blame, 14 lines, 11 lines of code, 580 bytes. Contact, okay, so blank issues enabled false. Contact links, name, Godot proposals, URL, https://github.com/Godot engine/Godot proposals. About, please submit future proposals on the Godot proposals repository, not here. Name, Godot documentation repository. URL, https://github.com/Godot engine/Godot-docs. About, please report issues with documentation on the Godot documentation repository, not here. Name, Godot community channels. URL, https://Godot engine.org/community. About, please ask for technical support on one of the other community channels, not here. I've read that, which means I've read all of this, which means I can move on to this one. Yuri Sizov, CL extract Godot-CPP testing into its own job. This ensures that the Godot-CPP job has plenty of resources to run its build and avoid being affected by the main build. Additionally, extract test tasks into dedicated actions. Upload artifacts as early as possible. Make sure that we check master cache before random cache. Name. Okay, download artifacts. Action.yml. Name, download Godot artifact. Description, download the Godot artifact. Inputs, blank. Name, blank. Description, the artifact name. Default, $, curly brace, left curly brace, space, Godot.job, space, right curly brace, and that's all in quotation marks. Path. Description, the path to download and extract. Required, true. Default, open parentheses, dot slash, close parentheses. Runs. Using, open parentheses, composite, close parentheses. Steps. Name, download Godot artifacts. Uses, actions slash download artifacts, download-artifact at sign v3 with $, left curly brace, inputs, space, inputs.name, space, right curly brace, path, $, left curly brace, space, inputs.path, space, right curly brace. Okay. Godot API dump. Action.yml. Name, dump Godot API. Description, dump Godot API for GD extraction. Inputs blank, bin blank. Description, the path to the Godot executable. Required, true. Runs, using, open parentheses, composite, close parentheses, steps. Comment, dump GD extraction interface and API. Name, dump GD extraction interface and API for Godot-CPP build. Shell, sh, run. I don't know the name of this character. $, left curly brace, space, inputs.bin, space, right curly brace, space, dash, headless, space, dash, dump, GD extension, interface, space, dash, dump extension, extension, API. mkdir Godot API, mkdir Godot-API, cp-f gd extension underscore interface.h space Godot-API slash cp minus f cp space minus f space extension underscore API dot JSON space Godot dash API slash name upload API dump uses dot slash dot GitHub slash action slash upload dash artifact with blank name single single parenthesis Godot dash API dash dump single parenthesis path single parentheses dot slash Godot dash API slash asterisk single parenthesis. I'm sure we've got a lot of viewers right now. This is very, very interesting content. Who would want to miss this? I'm gonna need a lot of water. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this wrist is hurting a little bit, so I'm using this wrist for my mouse. Okay. We're at Godot build. Wait, Godot build. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, scons unify tools slash target build type configuration implements https github.com slash Godot engine slash Godot dash proposal slash issues slash 3371 period. New parentheses, single parenthesis target, single parenthesis presets, and then a bunch of equal signs. The tools option is removed, and target changes to use three new presets which match the build users are familiar with. These targets control the default optimization level and enable editor-specific and debugging code. Editor replaces tools equals yes, target equals release underscore debug. Asterisk defines all caps tools enabled, comma, debug enabled, comma, dash O2 slash, okay, I don't know how to read that. Template underscore debug replaces tools equals no, target equals release underscore debug. Defines debug enabled minus O2 slash O2 slash define, okay, template release replaces tools equals no, target equals target equals release, defines dash O3 minus dash O3 slash O2. And new dev build option, and then a bunch of equal signs. And then we got an action.yml. I gotta pace myself here. Name, build Godot. Description, build Godot with the provided options, period. Inputs, target, description, build target, open parentheses, editor, comma, template underscore release, comma, template underscore debug, close parentheses, period, default, in parentheses, editor, tests, description, unit tests, period, default, false, platform, description, target platform, required, false, scons flags, default, open parentheses, close parentheses with nothing in the middle, scons cache, description, the scons cache path, default, quotation marks, $, left curly brace, quotation marks, $, left curly brace, space, github.workspace, space, right curly brace, slash, dot, scons dash cache, dot cache, dot scons dash cache, slash, close parentheses, or close quotation marks. scons cache limit, the scons cache limit, the scons cache size limit, comment, action slash cache has 10 it's not gigabyte, it's like gigabits or something. GB bytes. Okay. Action slash cache has 10 GB byte limit, and GitHub runners have a 14 GB byte disk. Comment, limit to 7 GB bytes to avoid having the extracted cache from the disk. Default 7168 runs using, in parentheses, in quotations composite, shell sh env scons flags $, left curly brace, left curly brace, left curly brace, left curly brace, space, inputs.scons flags, space, right curly brace, right curly brace, scons cache, $, left curly brace, inputs.scons dash cache, space, right curly brace, scons underscore cache underscore limit, $, left curly brace, inputs.scons dash cache dash limit, space, right curly brace, run, echo, open parentheses, building with flags, colon, close parentheses, platform equals $, left curly brace, space, inputs.platform, space, right curly brace, target equals $, left curly brace, space, inputs.target, right curly brace, tests equals $, left curly brace, inputs.tests, space, right curly brace, like curly brace, $env.scons flags. Okay, I'm going to stop reading curly braces. If inputs.target not equal editor, then rm minus rf editor fi comment ensure we don't include editor code, scons platform equals inputs.platform, target equals inputs.target, tests equals inputs.tests, env.scons flags, ls minus l bin slash. Okay, we read that. That was Godot build. So the rest of these. Okay, and I'm going to pause this. And eat a tortilla. Tortilla. I am folding it. For those of you who have gotten this far in the stream or the VOD, I'm not sure why you're here, but thank you. Your support is appreciated. I promise that I will make content for this engine that is less boring in the future. What I'm currently doing is I'm just trying to practice using my voice and projecting, because my previous videos have had a lot of mumbling in them. And I assume currently no one is watching, and that no one in their right mind will get this far into the VOD. But streaming is sort of pretending there are viewers even if there aren't. And so I'm going to talk to you even if you're not here. Hello. Hi. I hope your day is going well. Because I'm pausing during these breaks, this is going to be a fairly long stream. Whoa, off the camera. But yesterday I watched a 12-hour stream of someone playing basically the entire game of Super Mario 64 in one sitting, well, not in one sitting, but like sort of in one long, like 12.5 hour stream. And people do 24-hour streams all the time. So by those standards, this is not that long of a stream. But I'm guessing that it will be at least 5 hours, maybe six. Okay, well, I'm paused. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. My headphone cable is plugged. I'm not even wearing headphones. You know what? I think I want some music. DJ Seahorse. Oh, I should make this go away. Okay. Transmixes, that should be fine. Okay, I have no idea if that's the right noise level or not. I guess I just have to look at my own screen. Oh, I should make this go away. Okay. Oh, I am very familiar. Transmixes, that should be fine. Okay, I have no idea if that's the right noise level or not. I guess I just have to look at my own screen. Looks good. That's up a little bit. And that's a good test. Okay, I can hear myself over. Okay, let's. I can. Hello? 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 Okay, so if I can hear myself over this, then that's what I want. So we can turn that down, turn this up, and then this is already, so I'm at... Okay, so if I talk, I should be well audible above that. Video capture device, let's just hide that. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled awful content. I'm not sure why anyone's here, but, you know, thanks for being here. Let's see, I just read Godot build, let's read Godot cache, action.yml. Okay. CI. Extract Godot CPP testing into its own job. This ensures that the Godot-CPP job has plenty of resources to run its build and avoid being affected by the main build. Additionally, extract tasks. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. And I'm gonna turn. Oh no, that still looks about right now. And we're still on Godot cache. Yep. Oh, and I didn't restart the timer. Thank you. Name. Oh, no, let's read this first. CI. Extract Godot-CPP testing into its own job. This ensures that the Godot-CPP job has plenty of resources to run its build and avoid being affected by the main build. Additionally, extract tests into dedicated actions, upload artifacts as early as possible. Ensure that we check master cache before random cache. Okay, name. Set up Godot build guide. Description. Set up Godot build cache, period. Inputs, name cache. Description, the cache space, open parentheses, job name by default, close parentheses, period. Default. Oh yeah, I'm sure that there are, but this is what I'm choosing, so... I'm a Godot channel, this is the Godot source code. You know, I don't know. What, do you want me to read Shakespeare here? This isn't really about being easy, I don't think. But yeah, where were we? Default. GitHub.job, scons cache description, the scons cache path. Default, github.workspace / scons-cache. runs using composite steps to each their own, I guess. Yeah, more or less. Thanks for stopping by. What were they doing? Runs using composite steps. Comment. Upload cache on completion and check it out now. Is that too hot? No, it's still good. Okay. Upload cache on completion and check it out now. Name load.scons cache, scons underscore cache directory. Uses action / cache at v3 with path inputs.scons cache. Key inputs.cache name minus env base underscore branch dash github.ref dash github.sha. SHA? Is that like a SHA-256 thing? That looks like a SHA-256 code. Okay. Comment. We try to match... Oh my god. So, okay, I can pause here. Control. So, my mouth is like full of spit right now, and that started happening. So when I was like 3 to 6 years old, I lived in Germany, and I spoke fluent German. And fast forward to when I was in middle school, and I was trying to learn Spanish, and I was trying to roll my R's, riba. And instead of rolling my R correctly, my mouth would just fill full of spit because I was trying to pronounce los palabras de español in German, which doesn't work. And ever since, it's like my mouth will fill full of spit instead of like doing what I want it to do. And that's probably something I should avoid having if I'm trying to practice being a streamer. Maybe I just need to open my mouth more or swallow more. I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay. Where was I? We try to match an existing cache to restore from it. Each potential key is checked against. Comment. All existing caches as a prefix, e.g. Linux-template -minimal would match any cache that starts with Linux that starts with Linux-template Linux-template-minimal, such as Linux-template-minimal-master-ref/head/master-6588A4A29AF 6210886 621-086 FEAC0117D5D43D37A F957FD, period. Line break. We check these prefixes in this order, line break. The exact match, including the base branch, the commit reference, and the SHA hash of the commit. 2. A partial match for the same base branch and same commit reference. 3. A partial match for the same base branch and the base branch commit reference. 4. No, it's a screen capture. I want this over here so I can see it easier. Oh, sorry, I'm fighting with the chat thing. It really wants to be wide, and I really want it to be tall. So we can see chat quickly here. No. No. I should pause the timer for this. Can I just drag this to my main screen so I don't have to look over my second screen to see it? Really, I think there's easy ways to practice talking. And this. So, I don't really need this section of my screen. And then we can overlap the timer here. And while I'm in here, settings, pause, let's set the hotkey to, set hotkey, hotkey to F10. Hotkey to okay, positive scroll after reset. Numlock. Okay, and so why is that not working? Settings unlock. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make this squish. Yeah, let me squish this a little more. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no. And let's pause. Let's add a color source here, or an image source first. Well, like my background is my desktop background is like fine. Like I chose it for a reason. Let's just make my camera view sort of fit in here. That's about right. And then we got a little bit of a gap here, which is desirable. This smaller. That looks right. We're in a nice little like wintry landscape here, which is a nice break from the summer weather we've been having recently. And this is readable for me, and it should be readable for anyone watching. Oh gosh, okay. And then let's take that, name it, well, no, I don't think I need a new layout for this, but, okay. Let's see. 3, a partial match for the same base branch and the base branch commit reference. 4, a partial match for the same base branch only, open parentheses not ideal, comma, matches any PR with the same base branch, close parentheses, period. Restore keys, inputs.cache-name dash eng.godot base underscore branch oh gosh. I'm not even. Restore keys, inputs.cache-name dash env.godot underscore base underscore branch dash github.ref dash github.sha inputs.cache-name dash env.godot underscore base underscore branch dash github.ref inputs.cache-name dash env.godot underscore base underscore branch minus refs slash heads slash env.godot underscore base underscore branch inputs.cache-name minus env.godot underscore base underscore branch. And we're done with this one. Go to the next. We already read this one. Action.yaml. Is it YAML and YML? I'm not sure. Name, test Godot project converter. Description, test the Godot project converter. Hey, Lemonade guy. Inputs, bin, description, the path to the Godot executable. Required, true. Runs, using composite steps. Name, test 3 to 4 conversion. Shell, sh, run, mkdir converter underscore test, cd converter underscore test, touch, project.godot, is that a backslash? No, it's a regular slash. Slash, inputs.bin minus headless minus validate dash conversion dash 324 cd period rm converter test minus rf. Okay, that was easy. Another action YML here. Name, set up Python and scons. Does anyone know if it's like scons or scons or scons or like whatever? Name, set up Python and scons. Description, set up Python, install the pip version of scons. Inputs, Python version. Description, the Python version to use. Default 3.x, Python Arch. Description, the Python architecture. Default x64 runs using composite steps. Comment. Use Python 3.x release, works cross-platform. Set up Python name, set up Python 3.x uses action slash setup dash Python at v4 with comment semantic version, range, syntax, or exact version of a Python version. Optional x64 x86 architecture defaults to x64. Water break. Water. This stream is sponsored by Water, by the way. Get some at www.water.com. Architecture. Inputs.python-arch. Name. Set up scons. Shell. Bash. Run. Python-c. Import sys. Print sys.version. Python-m. Pip install scons equals 4.4.0. Scons minus version. Oh, and if you're enjoying the music, it is put out by DJ Seahorse. This is her mix, and she's also a quality streamer who I will endorse. Twitch.tv/lastseahorse. I'm going to take a quick vibe break. Alright. Action.yml. Oh, here's a new description. CI bump various GitHub actions to latest versions, action/cache at v3, action/checkout at v3, action/upload artifact at v3, action/setup-.net at v2, action/setup-java at v3, actions.setup Python at setup-python at v4, my mindstorm/setup-emsdk at v11. Also reset cache keys as we're going to clean up all caches. And here we go. Name, Godot artifact. My gosh, and I need to unpause. Name, upload Godot artifact. Description, upload the Godot artifact. Inputs, name, description, the artifact name. Default, Godot.job. Path, description, the path to upload. Required, true. Default, bin/*. Using composite steps, upload Godot artifact. Actions/upload-artifact at v3 with inputs.name, path, inputs.path. Retention days, 14. I don't think I've read this action.yml. Yeah, no, I haven't. Name, test Godot projects. Description. Oh my god. How is this so itchy? Name, test Godot project. Description, run the test Godot project. Inputs, bin, description, the path to the execute. Okay. Name, test Godot project. Description, run the test Godot project. Inputs, bin, description, the path to the Godot executable. Required, true. Also, if you're watching the VOD, comment down below that you got this far. You are an interesting person for sure. Required, true, runs, using composite steps. Comment, Download and extract the zip archive. Download and extract the zip archive with project folder is renamed to be easy to change. To be able to change easy. Okay. Download and extract zip archive with project. Folder is renamed to be able to easy change used project. That should probably say easily. Any maintainers in chat? Note that. Name, download test project, shell, sh, run. wget, https://github.com. Yeah. wget, https://github.com/Godot engine/regression-test-product/archive/4.0.zip unzip 4.0.zip mv open parentheses regression-test-project-4.0 close parentheses open parentheses test underscore project close parentheses. Comment editor is quite complicated piece of software, so it is easy to introduce bug here. Name, open and close editor, parentheses Vulkan, close parentheses shell, sh, run, xvfb-run, inputs.bin --audio-driver dummy -editor-- quit-- path space test _project 2 $&1. I need to scroll. T sanitizers_log.txt true. misc/script/check_ci_log.py sanitizers_log.txt. Name, open and close editor, open parentheses gles3 close parentheses shell sh run dri_prime = 0 xvfb-run inputs.bin --audio-driver dummy --rendering-driver OpenGL3 -editor -quit -path space test _project 2 $&1 t sanitizers_log.txt true. misc/script/check_ci_log.py sanitizers_log.txt. Comment, run test project. Name, run project. Shell, sh, run. xvfb-run, inputs.bin, 40 --, audio driver dummy, --, test _project, 2 $&1, t sanitizers_log.txt true. misc/scripts/checks_ci_log.py sanitizers_log.txt. I need a dang checklist. Actions, upload artifacts. Godot engine. Okay. /upload. Okay. So API dump. Okay, I don't think I've read this one, so do we just do this one? Action dot what? Okay, so we're dot. Okay, .github. Queue template. We're gonna need more tabs. Okay. Already read that. Bank issues enabled. Okay, yeah, I've already read that. Okay, so issue template actions. I believe I've read all of these. Okay, so here's where API dump is, I think, the newest one I haven't read. Read this. Action.yml. Okay, I haven't read this one yet. Name, dump Godot API. Description, dump Godot API for GD extension. Inputs, bin, description. The path to the Godot executable, required, true, runs using composite steps. Comment, dump GD extension interface and API. Name, dump GD extension interface and API for Godot-cpp build. Shell sh run inputs.bin -- headless space -- jump -- GD extension -- interface -- dump -- extension -- API. mkdir Godot - API. cp -f Godot GD extension _ interface.h space Godot - API / cp -f extension _ API.json Godot - API. Name upload API dump. Uses ./.github /action /upload -artifact with name Godot - API -dump path ./Godot - API *. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Okay, I'm not a bro. Use she, her pronouns. I've got it right there. What the fuck? I need to practice being, the previous streams I've done have been pretty short. I tap out at like an hour and a half, so I need to practice that. I need to practice speaking clearly. A lot of my videos, they have some mumbling in them, and I want to not have mumbling. I want to project so everyone can actually hear what I'm saying. And this is how I'm choosing to do that. If you're an actor or whatever, often you'll find an empty room and you'll take a book and you'll just read it very loudly. This is my book, essentially. Hopefully you enjoy my bizarre content, because that's what I'm making right now. This is going to be a very odd stream to edit highlights for. I'm probably not going to even do that, but we'll see. What I will do, though, is check how consistent I am with speaking clearly enough that YouTube captions can pick up exactly what I'm saying. Okay, anyway, where were we? I was doing this one, Godot build. Have I already read this? Oh, no, I haven't. Okay. So first of all, let's read this. Scroll a little bit. Okay, perfect. SCons, unify tool / target build type configuration implements https://github.com/Godot engine/Godot engine/proposals/ issues /3371 new single parenthesis target single parenthesis presets equals bunch equal signs. The tools option is removed and target changes to use 3 new presets which match the builds users are familiar with. These targets control the default optimization level and enable editor specific and debugging code. Actually, no, I've already read this. Okay, let's reset the zoom level. Name, build Godot. Description, build Godot with the provided options. Inputs, target. Description, build target. Editor, template _ release. Template _ debug. Default editor, tests, unit tests. Default, false. Platform, description, target platform, required, false. SCons flags, default, empty string. SCons cache, description, the SCons cache path. Default, github.workspace / SCons - cache. Oh, not very much. So, I'm just going sort of top to bottom. So I'm the .github and then the .github and then I think issue template. Yeah, this is okay. So yeah, this is actions. So actions, and I'm currently on, I believe, Godot build. So not very much. If you look at all this stuff here, you know, I'm not even all the way through here. I'm this much through this first category. I don't think I'm going to finish it in the 4 hours that I'm allotted here. Oh gosh, where was I? I think I might have already read this, but it's fine. scons-cache description, the scons cache path default, github.workspace/.scons-cache, scons cache limit description, the scons cache size limit. How long have I been streaming? Okay, about an hour. Comment action/cache. I don't know what this does. I don't know what half of this does. I'm trying to read it to practice reading and to practice speaking. I have no idea what half of this does. I'm not speedrunning this. I'm trying to do it for about 4 hours, so I'm using a speedrun timer. I don't know how or why you would speedrun this. Live split is convenient for these sorts of things. And that's counting down to 0, right? If I was speedrunning it, it would be counting up. Here, where was I? Descriptions, the scons cache size limit. Action/cache has 10 gigabit limit, and GitHub runners have a 14 gigabit disk. Limit to 7 gigabits to avoid having the extracted cache fill the disk. Default 7168. Runs using composite, steps scons build, shell sh, env, scons flag, inputs.scons flags, scons cache, inputs.scons cache, scons cache limit, inputs.scons-cache limit, run, echo, building with echo parentheses, building with flags, colon, end parentheses, platform equals inputs.platform, target equals inputs.target, tests equals inputs.tests, env.scons flags. If inputs.target not equal editor, then rm minus f rf editor. No, that's a horrible idea. Like, you see how far I've gotten. You know, the timer started 4 hours. You see how far I've gotten in, like, whatever this is. Yeah, no, this is all. No, I think it would probably take like 24 hours minimum to read all of the code. I mean, if you want to do that, please try it out. I wouldn't watch the whole video, but I'd definitely like skip through it and watch sections. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Echo. Building with flags, colon, platform equals $ left curly brace, space, inputs.platform space, right curly brace, space, target equals $ left curly brace, inputs.target space, right curly brace, tests equals $ left curly brace, space, inputs.tests space, right curly brace, space, $ left curly brace, space, env.scons flag space, right curly brace, if bracket parentheses $ left curly brace, space, inputs.target space, right curly brace, parenthesis, not equal, or space, not equals, space, open parentheses, editor, close parentheses, space, bracket, semicolon, space, then space, rm, space, dash rf, space, editor, semicolon, space, fi, space, hashtag, space, ensure, space, we, space, don't, space, include, space, editor, space, code, period. scons, space, platform equals $ left curly brace, space, inputs.platform, space, right curly brace, space, target equals $ left curly brace, space, inputs.target, space, right curly brace, space, tests equals $ left curly brace, space, inputs.tests, space, right curly brace, space, $ left curly brace, env.scons flag, space, right curly brace, I should also pronounce the line breaks. So line break ls dash l space dash l space bin slash, and that's all for that. So, oh wait. Okay, so that's Godot build. Actions Godot build. Okay, so I'm there. Godot cache. Action.yml. Name, setup Godot build cache. Description, setup Godot build cache, period. Okay, I'm not reading this in a consistent way. It doesn't really matter. What do you think the word I will say the most will be? Probably Godot, GitHub, or like some sort, like probably Dash. I've had the word say the word. Very entertaining stream, by the way. Thanks. I wasn't planning for it to be. I was just planning to practice, but I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Okay. Name. Setup. Name colon space setup space Godot space build space cache line break description colon space setup space Godot space build. Oh gosh. Description colon space setup space Godot space build space cache period line break inputs colon line break cache dash name colon line break description colon space the space cache space base space name space open parentheses job space name space by space default close parentheses period line break default colon space open parentheses $ left curly brace github.job right curly brace close parentheses. How do I close a line break? Sort of a whatever. scons dash cache space line break. Description colon the scons cache. The description colon space the space scons space cache space path period. Default colon space open parentheses $ left curly brace github.workspace right curly brace slash dot scons dash cache slash parentheses or close parentheses runs colon line break using colon open parentheses composite close parentheses. I guess line break is that, so I don't know if I want to pronounce end line, whatever. Steps colon comment or steps colon line break hashtag space upload space cache space on space completion and space check space itch space out space now line break dash space name colon load space dot scons underscore cache space directory uses colon space action slash cache at v3 with colon line break path colon $ left curly brace inputs dot scons dash cache right curly brace key colon space inputs dot cache dash name right curly brace dash $ left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly brace dash $ left curly brace github.ref right curly brace dash left curly brace github.sha right curly brace hashtag space we space try space to space match space and space existing space cache to space restore space from space it each period each space potential space key space is space checked space against hashtag space all space existing space caches space as space a space prefix period space e period g period space single parenthesis linux dash template dash minimal single parenthesis space wood space match space any space cache space that hashtag space start space with space open parentheses or open quotation marks or just quotation marks, they're the same on the other side, starts with quotation marks, Linux dash template dash minimal, close parentheses, or quotation marks, comma, such as, oh, also, if you're here, this is YouTube, so subscribing doesn't cost any money, please do it. Liking also helps the channel. And you don't have a comment section, but you have the chat, and you're using that, so good on you. Anyway, where starts with hashtag space starts space with space quotation mark Linux dash template dash minimal quotation mark comma space such space as space quotation mark Linux dash template dash minimal dash master dash refs slash head slash master dash 6588A4A290AF121086FEAC0117D5 D4D37AF957FD quotation mark period. Hashtag space we space check these check space these space prefixes space in space this space order colon hashtag space one period space the space exact space match comma space including space the space space branch comma the space comma space the space commit space reference space the reference comma space and space the space SHA space hash space of space the space commit period hashtag space 2 period space a space partial space match space 4 space the space same space base space branch space and space the space same space commit space reference period hashtag space 3 period space a space partial space match space 4 space the space same base same space same space base space branch space and space the space base space. Okay, I'm gonna stop pronouncing the spaces. This sucks. Base branch commit reference. Hashtag 4 period. A partial match for the same base branch only open parentheses not ideal comma matches any PR with the same base branch parentheses close parentheses period. Restore dash keys colon. What is this thing called? Vertical bar. Okay, sure. Restore keys colon vertical bar. $sign left curly brace inputs dot cache dash name right curly brace dash $sign left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch left curly brace right curly brace dash $sign left curly brace github dot ref right curly brace dash $sign github dot sha. I would call it pipe. Okay. Right curly brace. $sign left curly brace inputs dot cache dash name right curly brace dash left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch dash $sign left curly brace. Oh, I forgot the whatever. Dash $sign left curly brace github dot ref right curly brace $sign left curly brace inputs dot cache dash name right curly brace dash $sign left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly brace dash ref slash head slash $sign left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly brace $sign inputs left curly brace inputs dot cache dash name right curly brace dash $sign left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly brace. Woo! Alright, it's been an hour. I've been doing this for an hour. I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. It's actually a pretty good ratio. Oh, wait, actually, I need to leave the one we just did open as well so I can keep track of it. So that's the one we just did. Put that over on the other side of my music. Okay. Godot cache. Already read that. Okay. Wait, no, there's only one thing here, so I should just open this up. Thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Actually, I'm gonna pause the timer for a sec. I don't know if you can see this well, but my water is empty, so I need more. Let me turn on the BRB. Boop. Okay, let's put these headphones back on. Also, if you haven't already, go give Seahorse some love. I'll put this link in the chat because it's her music we've been listening to this whole time, or at least her playlist. No, not send? No, not sending. Oh, come on. Why is it not? Oh, okay. Turn the BRB off. Okay, perfect. Name colon, set up Godot build cache. Description colon, set up Godot build cache period. Inputs colon, line break cache name colon, cache dash name colon. Description colon, the cache base job open parentheses job name by default, close parentheses period. Default colon, parentheses dollar sign, left curly brace, github.job, right curly brace, parenthesis, quotation mark. What's something keeps moving my peripheral. Whatever. scons dash cache colon line break description colon the scons cache path period default colon parenthesis or quotation mark dollar sign left curly brace github dot workspace right curly brace slash dot scons dash cache slash parenthesis runs colon using colon open parenthesis or open quotation composite close quotation steps colon hashtag upload cache on completion and check it out now dash name colon load dot scons underscore cache directory uses colon action slash cache at v3 with line break path colon dollar sign left curly brace inputs dot that's sconce dash cache, right curly brace, right curly brace. Key colon dollar sign left curly brace inputs dot cache dash name right curly brace dash dollar sign left curly brace env, I'm gonna pronounce it env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly brace dash dollar sign left curly brace Godot or fucking hell github.ref. github.ref right curly brace dash dollar sign left curly brace github.sha right curly brace. This is so similar to the last one I read. Okay. Okay, if I at least have a long alphanumeric string to read. Hashtag we try to match an existing hashtag space. We try to match an existing cache to restore from it. Period. Each potential key is checked against hashtag space. All existing caches is the prefix. Period. E period G period space. Linux dash terminal dash minimal or what's the single quote? Single quote. Maybe I should just call it like single quote, double quote. Apostrophe. Okay. That's not really how we use it in programming. Let's pause our time. Hungarian notation. What's rocking? What the hell? You got that open source logo? You got that going for you. Okay, we'll just call it a single quote for now. Oh gosh, where the hell was? Okay, so that one I finished. This one. Okay. All existing caches as a hashtag space. All existing caches as a prefix. Period. E period G period space. Single quote Linux dash template dash minimal single quote space would match any cache that hashtag space starts with space double quote Linux dash terminal dash minimal double quote double quote comma space such as space double quote Linux dash terminal dash minimal dash master dash ref slash head slash master dash 6588 A4 A29 AF12 or 1612 086 FEAC 011 or 011 7D5 D4 D37 AF957 FD double quote period. Oh, I start the timer. Okay. Hashtag space. We check these prefixes in this order: colon hashtag space 1 period space the exact match comma including the base branch comma the commit reference comma and the SHA hash of the commit period. Hashtag space 2 period space a partial match for the same branch, the same base branch and the same commit reference period. Hashtag space 3 period space a partial match for the same base branch and the base branch commit reference period. Hashtag 4 space hashtag space 4 period 4 period space a partial match for the same base branch only open parentheses not ideal comma matches any PR with the same base branch close parentheses period. Restore dash keys colon space pipe I read. Okay. Dollar sign. Left curly brace. Left curly brace. Inputs dot cash dash name. Right curly brace. Right curly brace dash dollar sign. Left curly brace. Left curly brace. Env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch. Right curly brace dash dollar sign. Left curly brace. GitHub dot ref. Right curly brace dash dollar sign. Left curly brace GitHub dot sha. Right curly brace. Oh, hi, Arena Gaming. Oh yeah, we've talked before. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Let me know of any insights you're gaining from just reading the fucking source code. Dollar sign left curly brace inputs dot cash dash name right curly brace dash dollar sign left curly brace env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly brace dash dollar sign left curly brace GitHub dot ref right. I'm just gonna call it right curly because I call the other ones brace, whatever. Right curly. Okay, right curly is more hard to pronounce though. Right curly. Okay. Dollar sign left curly inputs dot cash dash name right curly dash dollar sign env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly dash ref slash head slash dollar sign left curly env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly dollar sign left curly inputs dot cash dash name right curly dash dollar sign left curly env dot Godot underscore base underscore branch right curly. Okay, and that one is complete. Let me keep these in order. So we just did the Godot cache, and we got the Godot converter test. Already about that. Okay. Name colon space test Godot project converter. Description colon space test the Godot project converter period. Inputs colon line break bin colon line break description colon the path to the Godot executable end line required equals true required colon space true end line runs colon using colon runs colon line break using colon space open or double quotes composite double quotes end line speps colon dash space name colon space test 3-2-4 conversion shell colon space sh run colon space pipe mkdir space converter underscore test cd space converter underscore test touch space project dot Godot. These I should be. I'm not going to pronounce line breaks. It's fine. That's a backslash. That's still forward slash. Okay. Period slash dollar sign. Oh, left curly space inputs dot bin space right curly space dash headless space dash validate dash conversion dash 3-2-4 cd period space period rm space converter underscore test space dash rf. Okay. That was Godot converter test. So we got Godot depths. Water. Close that door up there. I'm gonna pause this for a sec. Okay. So, fun fact, this is already by far my most successful stream. You people are fascinating. Unpause. Oh, actually no, pause. Search break. Oh. Would be way more interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. This is gonna be basically the same thing, isn't it? I'll skip. Okay, we can skip the YAMLs. That's what I was thinking. Sure. Yeah. Actions. So these are all YAMLs. Okay. Where does the? I guess core is where where's where everything starts. Config. Scub. Okay. Yeah. So cool. So, okay, so we're starting here. We're going to open this in a new tab. And then all of these are things you need to read. So, start with config. Okay, anyway, stretch break. And if you folks are watching at home, here are some exercises you can do if you want to loosen up the carpal tunnel, which a lot of programmers, myself included, have problems with. So, one, you press these together. Actually, I'm going to stand up for this. You press these together, you put them down a little bit, you push them to the left, push them to the right, like that, and that can help a little bit. It doesn't, this usually isn't where I have issues, but it can help a little bit. And then, if you're having issues in your wrists, often there are problems actually in your shoulders. So one of the ways you can stretch your shoulders, actually there's a couple ways. There's this stretch I learned in soccer, where you take your hand, put your elbow like this, stretch this way, do it the other way. Roll your neck, so make sure your jaw's open for this. And do small circles and then big circles. Okay, that feels a little better. Need some water, feeling a little dizzy. Okay, and then shoulders. Stretching like this. Circles, big and small. Backwards and forwards. And you probably can't hear the cracks, but trust me, they're there. Okay. And now, this is called a flossing. So what you want to do is, if you got tightness in your wrist, one of the ways you can floss it is to extend your hand fully. So start here, slowly go out, and once your arm is sort of all the way flat, you want to extend your fingers. Good. Go back. I'm going to do that 5 times each. So 3. 4. Left arm. Can you see my thingies? Close enough. Okay. 1. Sorry, straight. Okay. 1. 2. 3. 4. Oh, that's not funny. Project more. 5. There we go. 5. So I got some tightness. Okay, that feels a little better. This wrist is still hurting a little bit, but we can work with it. I've been using the mouse I usually use my left hand for the mouse, but I've been using my right. Okay. And then I've got a 10-pound weight here. Just sort of do this, and that can help work out the muscles as well. If you all get me to the point this channel can be monetized, probably one of the first things I'm going to buy with the channel money is a vertical mouse because I'm currently using just a regular like horizontal mouse. And I really like this mouse, but I'm starting to develop some, I don't know what you call it, RSI, carpal tunnel, whatever it is, and this mouse is one of the main things that aggravates it. Okay, more water. Oh gosh, yeah, this rest is okay, and we're okay, and Godot/core. You know what? We're still quick. I'm gonna need another 50. Folding corks. Folding it one more time. Let's turn that music up a little bit. Oh, I thought about that. Your left pinky? Oh, for the shift and all that. Actually, if you did what you did with if you did what I do with my keyboard, it would actually be worse. Because my caps lock is now a backspace. I don't use the right backspace. I use my caps lock as a backspace. So like, actually that might be hard. That might be one of the issues. But backspace is, I mean, backspace is very useful and caps lock is useless. So I'm happy with that trade. And on the right side of my keyboard, I've swapped the period and single quote keys, which is more comfortable for me. I also I can show off here. I've got 3 languages, so I haven't used the Japanese. Oh shit, this is, sound's gone? What do you mean sounds? It's showing up in my... Okay. Good, okay. I was confused there. Miyoshi, yeah. So I've got 3 keyboards. I've got 3 keyboard layouts going on, and the one I use regularly is called Colmac. And what that does is it reorganizes most of the keys so that, I'm going to show you a picture here. I have to sort of reach around the microphone. Yeah, so you can see that ARST. So the T and the T and the N are where you put your pointers. So that's sort of the home row. So ARSTD, ARST, NEIO are all the most common characters. So those are on the home row, so you don't have to reach as much. And then everything else, like the Q, like a lot of things are sort of preserved where they can be. So ZXCVB, those are all the same. Most of the special characters are the same. And then QW is the same, but then the rest is obviously different. And UI is the same. No, that's actually different. And I started using this layout. I don't know if you know what NaNoWriMo is. It's a basically you try to write a 50,000 word novel in the month of November, and I started to have pain with QWERTY, so I switched to this, and it took me 2-3 months to sort of acclimate. But nowadays I can type at a comfortable like 60 words per minute with no real issues, and that's helped a lot. And actually, I'll show you up here. I was also having hand pain with playing fighting games. So this is a prototype fighting game board. So these are the directional inputs, and all of these over here are specials. So like if I want to do a fireball, I believe it's... I am doing it backwards, but you know, up left, and then one of these guys. Start select, and then my jump bar space fill out. And then on stream at some point, I'll be soldering a keyboard. I can actually show you that layout as well. And that's what that's supposed to be doing. Come on. No, I don't want to show you this. Okay. What do you mean those? Okay. Let's fix it, Christ sake. This one is... That's an older version. didn't name them both. I stick to that. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna drag this over here. Show this quickly. Yeah. Drag this over here. Ah. Okay, well, I don't know where it went. Oh, okay, here it is. I need to rename that. Property is somewhere. Name. Yeah, so here's, it's, you know, it's got a sort of a dactyl layout. Actually, I can't see chat anymore. Let me see if I can. Yeah, okay. So it's got sort of a curved layout. Oh, I can't see OBS. Okay. How do I stick them under OBS? Oh, you're German. Yeah, yeah. But it's very similar. It's actually, I used to live in Germany, so yeah, because the German keyboard layout and the English keyboard layout are almost identical, except like Z and Y or something are switched. I got very confused because at home I had like a QWERTY layout because my parents are American, and at school I'd have a German layout, so it was almost identical. But I always typed that character wrong. Anyway, what you're looking at here is I'm doing the same sort of QWERTY thing with a Japanese keyboard layout as well, because the Japanese default keyboard layout is garbage, basically. And then I'm using the same switches. They're like really light, low profile switches. And then you can see that I've basically, so, you know, depending on what I'm doing. And hopefully this is better. I don't know if it will be, but we will find out. Anyway, we are violently off topic, so let's get rid of this tab. Hi, Seahorse. SCUB. Wait, on a German keyboard, do you press Control Y to undo stuff? Because for me, it's Z. Oh, that's weird. Okay, because for me it's usually Control Shift Y, Control Shift Z to undo. Because having to reach all the way over to that, on my keyboard it's a very short layout. This is very short. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's get back into NPC mode, I guess. Reorganize core/space directory, comma, it was to a fatty already. Removed the dash remove function funcref comma, since callable makes it obsolete. Dash removed int underscore types.h as another grammar error here, as it's obsolete in C++ 11 plus. Dash change color names code. Okay. Hashtag !/usr/bin/env space python. Import open parenthesis double quote env double quote close parenthesis env underscore config space equal space env.clone or env.clone open parenthesis close parenthesis env underscore config dot add underscore source underscore files open paren env dot core underscore sources comma space double quote asterisk dot cpp double quote close parentheses. Okay. Engine.cpp. This is probably going to be a big one. And you're right, actually. This is okay. I'm not reading all those asterisks. Yeah, this is probably the most exciting part for me also. This is probably going to take a solid 15 minutes to read. Okay. And then we got, hold on. Okay. Add a dash audio dash output dash latency command line argument, command dash line argument. This allows the, optimizing the audio output latency on higher dash n CPUs, comma, especially in projects that do not expose a way to override the setting period. Okay. Slash many slash asterisk slash many asterisks slash asterisk engine.cpp many spaces asterisk slash many asterisks slash this file is part of colon asterisk slash asterisk Godot engine slash https colon slash Godot engine.org asterisk slash Godot or slash asterisk many asterisk slash asterisk copyright open parentheses C close parentheses 2014 present Godot engine contributors open parentheses C authors.md close parentheses period asterisk slash copyright C copyright open parentheses C close parentheses 2007-2014 Juan Lini, I don't know how to pronounce that, Linietsky? It's probably Russian, right? Juan Linietsky, comma, Ariel Munzer, period, asterisk slash permission is hereby granted, comma, free of charge, comma, to any person obtaining asterisk slash asterisk a copy of this software. Maybe I'll have that, when I'm monetized, maybe I'll have that be like a, for $10 I'll read the GPL license. We like the MIT license because it's short. Slash asterisk. Permission is hereby granted, comma, free of charge, comma, to any person obtaining asterisk slash asterisk a copy of this software and associated documentation files, open parentheses, the asterisk slash asterisk open or double quote software double quote close parentheses, comma, to deal in the software without restriction, comma, including asterisk slash asterisk without limitation the rights to use, comma, copy, comma, modify, comma, merge, comma, publish, comma, asterisk slash asterisk distribute, comma, sublicense, comma, and slash or sell copies of this software, comma, into asterisk slash asterisk permit persons to whom the software is furnished to do so, comma, the subject to asterisk slash asterisk the following conditions, colon, asterisk slash asterisk asterisk the above copyright notice and this permission notice shall be asterisk slash asterisk included in all copies or substantial portions of the software, period, asterisk slash asterisk asterisk the software is provided double quote as is, double quote as is, double quote, comma, without warranty of any kind, comma, asterisk slash asterisk express or implied, comma, including but not limited to the warranties of asterisk slash including but not limited to the warranties of asterisk slash asterisk merchantability. How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Merchantable.
Merchantable, okay. Merchantability, comma, fitness for a particular purpose or a non fitness for a particular purpose and non-infringement period, asterisk slash asterisk. In no event shall the authors or copyright holders be liable for any slash asterisk claim, comma, damages or other liability, comma, whether in an action of contact, comma, asterisk slash asterisk, tort or otherwise, comma, arising from, comma, out of or in connection with the asterisk slash asterisk software or the use of the dealings in the software, period, asterisk slash many asterisks, slash. Hashtag include, double quote, engine.h, double quote. Hashtag include core slash authors.gen.h, double quote. Hashtag include core, hashtag include, double quote, core slash config slash project underscore settings.h, double quote. Hashtag include core, hashtag include double quote, core slash donors.gen.h, double quote. Hashtag include double quote, core slash license.gen.h, double quote. Hashtag include core slash variant slash typed underscore array.h, double quote. Hashtag include Godot source so far. I like this one. It's got some fun to it. It's got, you know, actually no, I guess all of them that have the really long alphanumeric string are fun. Like it's just fun to do like 20 characters in a row. I think this is probably gonna be my favorite so far though. What was it? Okay, include double quote core slash variant slash typed underscore array.h, double quote, hashtag include double quote core slash version.h, double quote void, and now we've got the actual engine. Like it's actually doing stuff now. Yeah, you guys are right. This is more exciting. For a certain definition of exciting, I suppose. I want to get exactly. Void engine colon set underscore physics underscore ticks underscore per underscore second open parentheses in p underscore ips close parentheses left curly air underscore fail underscore cond I call it cond underscore message open parens p underscore ips less than or equal to 0 colon open paren engine interactions per second must be greater than 0 period double quote colon double quote close paren semicolon IPS equals p underscore IPS semicolon right curly int engine colon get underscore physics underscore ticks underscore per underscore second open paren open paren colon paren close paren const left curly return IPS semicolon right. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break here. Right back. Well, that's the timer. Okay. I left the timer running for that, but I forgot to pause the timer. Forgot to whatever. I'll just call it. Just call it. Okay. Turn BRB back off. Calibrate my voice again. Okay, right there is about good. Okay. We just did engine. We just did this one. Void engine : set underscore mask underscore. Okay, we've been streaming for. Okay, so we've about 30 minutes of the stream has not been counted. Void engine : set underscore max underscore physics underscore steps underscore per underscore frame. Open paren int p underscore max underscore physics underscore steps close paren left curly air. I don't even get. There's no score. Air fail underscore cond underscore air underscore fail underscore cond underscore message. Open paren p underscore max underscore physics underscore steps less than or equal to. So just yeah, less than or equal to 0, comma, open left paren, maximum number of physics steps per frame must be greater than 0, period. Double quote, parentheses, semicolon. Max physics per. I'm losing it. Okay, well, this stream was designed to increase my endurance, so. Okay, we just got the. Okay. Max underscore physics underscore steps underscore per underscore frame equals p underscore max underscore physics underscore steps semicolon right curly int engine : get underscore max underscore physics underscore steps underscore per underscore frame open paren close paren const left curly return max underscore physics underscore steps underscore per underscore frame semicolon right curly void engine : set underscore physics underscore jitter underscore fix open paren double p underscore threshold close paren left curly if p underscore threshold less than or equal to 0 or less than 0 if open paren p underscore threshold less than 0 close paren left curly p underscore threshold equals 0 semicolon right curly physics underscore jitter underscore fix equals p underscore threshold semicolon right curly. Any idea what that does? Like, what is a physics jitter? Double engine : get underscore physics underscore jitter underscore fix open left paren right paren const left curly return physics underscore jitter underscore return physics underscore jitter underscore fix semicolon right paren or right curly void engine : set underscore max underscore fps open left paren int p underscore fps right paren left curly underscore max underscore fps equals p underscore fps greater than 0 question mark p underscore fps : 0 semicolon right curly int engine : get underscore max underscore fps left paren right paren const. Okay, this is actually kind of boring. That would be interesting. Ugh. Const left curly return underscore max underscore fps semicolon right curly void engine : set underscore audio underscore output underscore latency left paren int p underscore msec right paren left curly. I'm gonna turn this music up. I'm gonna choose a different. No. Complex math code would be interesting. I'm gonna. It doesn't really matter to me if it's boring or not, because that's not really what the stream's about. But yeah, it's just like a lot of thing, return thing, you know, not really any insight. Is this? Save for stream, okay. That looks about right. Let's. Tell me if this music is too hot. It looks like it's slightly overlapping my. Well, the lower tones of my. Yeah, sure. I see first. Okay. I just did this one. Int engine : get underscore max underscore fps left paren right paren const left curly return underscore max underscore fps semicolon right curly. Just looking for the. I mean, if there's a specific file you want me to read, go for it. Like I'll read it. But the sort of the bit here is that, in the same way that like printing out source code is stupid and like it's not really, it's kind of pointless and you wouldn't want to do it. Reading source code out loud is also stupid. Like there's no point. And I think that's kind of what the appeal of this stream is. I mean, I could be wrong. You guys are the viewers, but yeah. This engine. I mean, yeah. Maybe I'll start skipping like one-line functions because it's just, yeah, there's nothing. Okay, here we go. I don't know how to. Do I just search? Oh, music is split loud. Yeah, I can fix that. Okay, I actually don't know how to find the specific, I guess, code here. Search, sign, search, okay. My sign. Just add the path through into URL. Get rid of the space. Can you just give me the full URL, please? Or I could just like click through it, I guess. So, core math. Projection.cpp. Okay, I've already read this. Not gonna read it again. Oh shit! Yeah, this is. Okay, that's just mean. You need my full screen here, I guess. Okay, well, no, then. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I've already read that. Hashtag include double paren projection.h double paren. Hashtag include double paren core/math/aabb.h double paren. Hashtag include double paren core/math Chlor. Oh my god. Why is the word math so hard to pronounce? Hashtag include double paren core slash math slash AABB dot H double paren double quote yeah. Hashtag include double quote core slash math underscore funcs dot H double quote. Hashtag include core slash math slash plain hashtag include double quote core slash math slash plain dot H double quote. Hashtag include double quote core slash math slash rect2 dot H double quote. Hashtag include double quote core slash math slash transform underscore 3D dot H double quote. Hashtag include double quote core slash string slash u string dot H double quote. Float projection colon determinant open paren close paren const left curly. Did I do it? Return columns bracket 0, columns left bracket 0, right bracket. I'm gonna have to say the word bracket just a bajillion times here. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Return columns bracket 0 bracket. Left bracket. I'm just gonna call L brace and R brace. Columns L brace 0, R brace, L brace 3, R brace. Asterisk columns 1 columns L brace 1 R brace L brace 2 R brace asterisk columns L brace 2 R brace L brace 1 R brace asterisk columns L brace 3 R brace L brace 0 R brace minus. Is that a minus? I guess it's contextually minus. Columns L brace 0, R brace, L brace 2, R brace, asterisk, columns L brace 1, R brace, L brace 3, R brace, asterisk, columns L brace 2, R brace, L brace 1, R brace, asterisk, or times? Let's just call it times. It's easier to say than asterisk. Columns L brace 3, R brace, L brace 0, R brace, minus. How the fuck long is this? Okay, it's just that long. Columns L brace 0, R brace, L brace 3, R brace times columns 1, columns L brace 1, R brace, L brace 1, R brace times columns L brace 2, R brace, L brace 2, R brace times columns L brace 3, R brace, L brace 0 R brace plus columns L brace 0 R brace L brace 1 R brace times columns left L brace 1 R brace L brace 3 R brace times columns L brace 2 R brace L brace 2 R brace times columns L brace 3 R brace. Okay. While I'm reading this function, can someone in chat explain what the fuck it does? Like, it's... So... I just did... What did I just do? Okay, I'm gonna start from the second. I'm gonna start from the third line. So, like, what does this do? I know that it's... Like, it's doing matrix stuff, and it says it's projection. But, why do you need this many? Is this... So it's going from 0... It's going from 0-3 to 3-3. Turn, okay. What the hell? Okay, it's... And it doesn't take anything in, so... Okay, whatever. Columns L brace 0, R brace, L brace 3, R brace times columns L brace 1, R brace, L brace 2, R brace times columns 2 L brace, columns L brace 2, R brace, L brace 0, R brace times columns L brace 3, R brace 1, L brace, I'm gonna stop saying the braces. This is gonna drive me insane. Times columns 3, 1 plus columns 0, 2 plus columns 1, 3 plus time. Okay, plus columns 0, 2 plus. Just a quick reminder, this is self-inflicted. Okay. Now start from line 3. Column 0, 3 times columns 1, 2 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 1 plus columns 0, 2. Okay. This returns a scalar value that is... Okay. Scalar... I don't know what I don't know what any of this stuff... I don't know what any of that means either. So a scalar is just a number, right? It's like a one-dimensional vector that is the sign factor by which areas are scaled by its matrix. So if the sign is negative, the matrix flips the area. The determinant can be used to calculate the invertibility of a matrix or something. Okay. That means almost nothing to me, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to start from the third line again. Columns 0, 3 times columns 1, 2 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 1 plus columns 0, 2 plus columns 1, 3 times columns 2, 0 plus, or times columns 3, 1 plus columns 0, 3 times columns 1, 0 times columns 2, 2 times columns 3, 1 minus columns 0, 0 plus the times columns 1, 3 times columns 2, 2 times columns 3, 1 minus columns 0, 2 times columns 1, 0 times columns 2, 3 times columns 3, 1 plus columns 0, 0 plus columns 1, 2 times, plus columns 0, 0 times columns 1, 2 times columns 2, 3 times columns 3, 1 plus columns 0, 3 times columns 1, 1 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 2 minus columns 0, 1 times columns 1, 3 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 2 times columns 3, 2 minus columns 0, 3 times columns 1, 1 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 2 minus columns 0, 1 times columns 1, 3 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 2 minus columns 0, 3 times columns 1, 0 times columns 2, 1 times columns 3, 2 plus columns 0, 0. Yeah, it's, I assume what happened was you just like, you write it and then it doesn't work and you fix it until it works. Oh, I've seen people who just like basically copy paste it from Wikipedia. I'm sure that there's a... yeah. Okay. Plus columns 0, 0 times columns 1, 3 times columns 2, 1 times columns 3, 2 plus columns 0, 1 times columns 1, 0 times columns 2, 3 times columns 3, 2 minus columns 0, 0 times columns 1, 1 times columns 2, 3 times columns 3, 2 minus columns 0, 2 times columns 1, 1 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 3 plus columns 0, 1 plus columns 1, 2 times... plus columns 1, 0 times columns 1, 2 times columns 2, 0 times columns 3, 2 plus columns 0, 2 times columns 1, 0 times columns 2, 1 times columns 3, 3 minus columns 0, 0 times columns 1, 2 times columns 2, 1 times columns 3, 3 minus columns 0, 1 times columns 1, 0 times columns 2, 2 times columns 3, 3 plus columns 0, 0 times columns 1, 1 times columns 2, 2 times columns 3, 3 semicolon. Oh my god. Okay. Take a quick breather after that. I'm going to put up with I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta keep myself hydrated to do all this, but that's, yeah, it's a lot of water. Okay. Costume change. That dress was getting incredibly sweaty. And go. Projection, colons, that's... I think I have to put my voice at a little bit of a higher... Okay, that's working. At a little bit of a higher register because I am getting some growl in the bottom of my throat. Okay, so let's see. Projection, colon, set, underscore, identity, left paren, right paren, left curly, 4, left paren, int, I equals 0, semicolon. I'm gonna turn this music down. Let's just skip ahead a little bit. Okay. Void projection colon set identity left paren right paren left curly 4 left paren int I equals 0 semicolon I less than 4 semicolon I plus plus left paren or right paren left curly 4 int j equals 0 semicolon j less than 4 semicolon j plus plus right paren left curly columns I j equals I equals left paren I equals j right paren it's question mark 1 colon 0 semicolon right paren right paren right paren void projection colon set 0 left paren right paren void projection colon set underscore 0 left paren right paren left curly 4 left paren int I equals 0 semicolon I less than 4 semicolon I plus plus right paren left curly 4 int j 4 semicolon or 4. Oh, so yeah. Actually, I couldn't see that because the BRP banner was covering the thing that was telling me that the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna read this from the beginning. Void projection : set underscore 0 left paren right paren left curly 4 left paren int I equals 0 semicolon I less than 4 semicolon I plus plus right paren left curly 4. Oh, that's still hurting my voice. Okay. 4 int j equals 0 semicolon j less than 4 semicolon j plus plus left paren right curly or right paren left curly columns I j equals 0 semicolon right paren right plane colon for x form 4 const plane ampersand p underscore vect 4 const left paren or left curly plane ret semicolon ret dot normal dot x equals columns 0 0 times p underscore vec dot normal dot x plus columns 1 0 times p underscore vec 4 dot normal dot y plus columns 2 0 times vec underscore 4 p underscore vec 4 dot normal. Oh gosh. Thanks for covering Novex. I think that I'm just gonna have to end stream early because I am starting to really feel this in my voice. I can switch to some other activity, but right, I'm not quite built for reading text for an hour and 45 minutes ish straight. Okay. Let's I don't know, I have 4 Discord pings, don't worry about it. Let's just open delivery ball and I'll start working on that. Okay, so I don't need the timer anymore. Be able to see chat. I'm gonna move you over onto my other monitor. So yeah, well, thanks for sticking around with this. I unfortunately can't sustain that. Okay, so what are we doing here? I don't even have a camera in this scene. Let's child mode. Camera. I changed the. Okay, well, thanks for coming. Sleep well. think I'm gonna